My name is Jen Perez, and I'm here to tell my story. I can remember going to church as a young child. We'd put on our Sunday dress clothes and go to church, and then if it was a really good Sunday, we'd get to go out to eat afterwards. My later teenage years, I pulled away from God. I did things that I knew I shouldn't be doing, and the more that I did it, the further away I felt. If it wouldn't have been for my parents' prayers and a few persistent friends that prayed for me, and I'm thankful for that because I had a closer relationship with him, and it meant a lot more to me at that time. It was deeper. So I ended up getting rebaptized at the age of 20. In 2000, I married my husband, and I got a stepdaughter, a beautiful stepdaughter. And then in 2005, we had our son. When you say your marriage vows, you say for better or for worse. And I don't think that when you're getting married, you actually think of the for worse part. You know, you're young, you're in love, and you don't ever expect to really go through too much difficulties. I was having some pain in my chest, and they came back saying I had innumerable nodes and masses in both lungs. I've had 2 episodes, 2 clinical trials, and unfortunately they didn't work, and I kept having growth. The growth was in the brain, and usually when it goes to the brain, they say that expected lifespan is 6 to 18 months. It actually made me drop to my knees, crying and feeling like, where am I going to go from here? I didn't know how much time I had remaining on this earth. That was one of the biggest things that I was scared most about. Being a believer, I knew that going to heaven was going to happen if I did pass away, but the feelings of not wanting to pass away because you still have so much to live for. I wanted to see my son graduate high school, get married, have children. He's now a Marine. I feel like it's hard because he might be deployed soon, and not knowing when he gets off his deployment if I'll be here. Cancer stole a lot from me. It's taken my independence. As much as I loved coming to church and being amongst people, I never really asked God why. I think I asked him more, what? What is your purpose for my life through all of this? Because I believe that he has a greater purpose for my life. And as nervous as I was, going through a lot of these tests and procedures, multiple MRIs and multiple CTs, bone scans, I always had a peace at the time of the procedure. I had many people praying for that, and myself, that I would just have a peace and a calm come over me. I was kind of amazed because it was every time. It wasn't just one time for one test. God was there for me every single time. He's not failed me. One of the most important scriptures in my life going through this process has been Isaiah 41:10. And it says, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will hold you with my righteous right hand," knowing that he's there to help me, reaching down his hand to hold me up, it means so much to me. My relationship with God, I felt, was like good, like just an ordinary, Christian person. But when I was diagnosed, it was something that I had to depend upon God. My life was in his hands. I had no say in what was going to happen. Learning to just depend upon him with my whole life, laying my problems at his feet, and not taking them on myself was just an important part, and it drew me closer to him. He knows everything I'm going through. Nothing is a surprise to him. He knows my first day. He knows my last day. I have to trust him. And that means less of me and more of Jesus in my life. My name is Jen Perez, and I'm a life changed by Christ as I learn to surrender everything to him.